Welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 14th to the 20th of March. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Scorpio, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge is the Five of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio, is the Queen of Swords upright. Okay. So, Scorpio, your biggest challenge here for this coming week has a lot to do with the Five of Pentacles. I feel like with the Five of Pentacles here, a lot of you are still getting over someone who left you, somebody here who's constantly abandoned you, or maybe you're having a hard time finding ways to disconnect or abandon something here that's just really not working for you anymore. I'm going to clarify the Five of Pentacles and see what your important message is here in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Five of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the Hermit. So I'm really strongly getting here in the recent past, a lot of you were dealing with somebody here who I feel like was very on and off with you, okay? There was a lot of in and out. It's like 1 minute this person would be there, the next minute they wouldn't. And it really left you in this place of really overthinking the situation with the Hermit here. It's like you didn't want to confront something here, but you kind of had to confront it because you were on your own here in the recent past. And I think for many of you, there's something here about giving this person a second chance or constantly being open to this person, dropping your guard, and then being disappointed here in the past, okay? We're going to clarify and get more information on that for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Moon. There's a big decision here that you have to make in the present moment. And for many of you, some of you watching this, you're pregnant now, or you know somebody who's pregnant. There's somebody around you. You could be a moon, Scorpio moon, and you could be pregnant right now. For others of you, there's something here about like an ancestor or somebody here trying to get your attention about a decision that you have to make. I think a lot of you already know that you have to make this decision, but it's a matter of you needing to make a decision or figuring out what your choices are, what your options are here. There's something here that's hidden from you, and that's why it's been very difficult for you to make this decision, possibly. We're going to clarify and see in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Magician, the Hangman, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, so in the near future, I'm really strongly getting here that somebody here doesn't want to take action. There's a lack of action being taken here because something here is coming to an end. There's a cycle that's closing out. And the reason why this cycle is closing out, Scorpio, for you could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm getting an Aquarius, maybe a Gemini or a Pisces here. I feel like the reason why this cycle is closing out is because somebody here has been very manipulative. I'm also getting somebody here constantly promising they don't take action for some reason, and there may be a new beginning or something new that's coming into your life after this cycle is coming to an end. Okay, we're going to find out more when we clarify in a moment. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Swords, the Sun, the Knight of Cups, Hierophant, Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. What you don't see coming is the fact that for many of you, you've been dealing with a water sign. I'm getting, or not a water, yeah, some of you, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm seeing an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, maybe a Leo here. I'm also getting a Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius is really strong. Now, some of you are committed to someone, like you're in a marriage or a commitment with them, and you've been really on and off with this person because you have your own reasons, of course, why you've been on and off with this person. But one of the things that I'm seeing here, what you don't see coming is that even though you've had a lot of trials and tribulations with this person, I still feel there is a possibility for you and this person to have some sort of happiness. I'm just going to say this to you, Scorpio, and it may not resonate with all of you, but some of you are dealing with someone here who has needed to kind of go through something negative in their life. I feel like it was an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, maybe a Leo. This person had to they had to go through something, or they will go through something that's probably not the greatest thing, but they need to go through this because whoever this person is, they have a very big ego. It's like they need to go through some sort of downfall. And I feel like for many of you, because you haven't been there all the time for this person, because of the issues that you and this person have faced, it's kind of left this person in this place of needing to go through their own thing, okay? And in the process of this person going through their own thing, it's kind of like they start to realize how much more they want to have a new beginning with you. There's something here about this person needing to go through their own mistakes, their own downfall, and that really wakes them up. There's something here about this person needing to wake up. So what you don't see coming is the fact that there is some sort of commitment that is there for you, okay? There's a new opportunity within this commitment, within this marriage, for it to be successful, but this person needs to kind of be on their own, okay? Nine of Swords. They need to kind of sit on their own. And in order for them to release themselves from this place of feeling anxiety, fear, stress, they need to work on something within themselves. And this is something that I've been seeing in your readings now for the past few readings, right? So whoever this person is, they are going through something. I don't feel like this person doesn't love you or doesn't care about you. They just need to go through their own personal thing. And even though you're in a relationship or you want to be in a relationship with this person, it's only going to be successful when you allow them to go through their awakening, okay? There's something here about somebody needing to go through the dark night of the soul. And when you allow this person to do that, that's when they're going to be able to go through the necessary changes and ultimately be prepared to have this commitment with you. Because part of being married or part of having a commitment requires maturity. And if this person isn't mature and they're constantly running away from their issues, then how do you expect to commit to someone like that, right? So a lot of you are needing to maybe be patient or more understanding when it comes to this person and this potential commitment that can happen for you and them, okay? So this is what you don't see coming. Now, let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on for you. All right, let's clarify your challenge. Just gonna let the cards fall wherever they need to. All right, so your challenge, which is the 5 of Pentacles, is clarified by the 8 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the 4 of Wands in reverse, okay? Chariot and 4 of Wands is in reverse. So your biggest challenge here is, whatever the situation is, Scorpio, that you've been dealing with, it's been super challenging. This can be in regards to a job or it can be in regards to a relationship. Take it as resonates. So your biggest challenge here is to determine whether or not you should completely abandon this person, abandon this situation altogether. Okay, it's a relationship. It's something here that, you know, at one point was bringing you stability. The question you have to ask yourself is, am I prepared to disconnect from the situation, or am I open to working on it? A lot of you are in this place of wanting to abandon it altogether because it's just not fruitful anymore. There's something in your life that's not fruitful anymore. And as hard as you've been trying to really sit down with yourself and work on it, no matter how many times you try to work on the situation, there's always this stagnation. There's this lack of being able to move forward. And this is the problem, right? You're dealing with someone here who still needs to go through their awakening. This could be you needing to go through the levels of awakening, or it could be your person. Take it as it resonates. But either way, your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with the decision that you have to make. Hence why the reason you have the 2 of Pentacles in the present moment regarding a decision that you have to make. So there's 2 extremes here. Leave and disconnect altogether because it's not moving forward, it's not bringing stability, or try to find a solution to work on this in order for it to move forward, okay? So this is what I'm seeing as your challenge. A decision has to be made about this situation. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands in the recent past. Some of you were dealing with a fire sign in the past here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm also getting a Virgo in the past. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Four of Cups. You have the Death and the World. So I feel like in the recent past, you ended things with a specific person. And the reason why you ended things with this person, Scorpio, is because every time you try to offer love to this person, they weren't stable. They weren't stable. And a lot of you thought that there was something wrong with you. Okay, you were thinking, maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe they don't really like me. Maybe they don't want to commit to me. And a lot of you failed to realize that this person was very immature in the past. They didn't really know what they wanted for themselves. Okay, so even though they looked and appeared as if they wanted you, you know, they dropped their guard, they started to become more open to you, you were constantly in your head about this person in the past. Like, does this person really want me? Do they really want to be with me? Am I somebody that they like? And I feel like they do like you, or they did like you in the past, but there's something here about this person not being ready to take on your offer that you made to them in the past. And as a result of that, a lot of you said, you know what? I'm just going to assume it's over, and you know, I'm going to move on from this situation. So this is what I feel happened to many of you in the recent past. Now, in the present moment, like I said, there's a major decision that you have to make, okay? And the decision, I feel, has a lot to do with whether or not you want to move forward with this situation, if you want to just abandon it altogether. There's something here, Scorpio, that's hidden from you with the moon. Okay. And like I said, some of you are pregnant in the present moment, and that's what's really making the decision even more difficult, because, you know, maybe you're not talking to the person that you had, you know, you're having a child with. There's something here that's hidden, and we're going to find out what that may be, which is going to possibly help you make this decision. But first, I want to clarify the Queen of Cups. There's an important message that you need to hear right now about your life in general. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. What is the important message for Scorpio in the present moment? Okay, so the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Five of Cups. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups. So Spirit is trying to tell you a very important message about this person that you're very, very much connected to, okay? It's almost like, I don't know how I can say this, but I feel like you're so connected to this person that you would die for this person. Like, this is how connected you are to them. I mean, that's not the greatest analogy, but that's what I'm getting internally that I need to tell you. So your biggest message here from Spirit in the present moment is that there is a hidden opportunity in the present moment for you to overcome the sadness and pain. And even though it may appear right now that there isn't an opportunity for you and this person to work things out, there actually is an opportunity. You just have to find that opportunity. A lot of you have to shift your focus in the present moment from doom and gloom to there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is an opportunity here, especially because for many of you, the sun right now is in Pisces, which is a fellow water sign to you. So there's a lot of opportunities. The sun is trining your sun, your moon are rising in astrology. So there is an opportunity, even though there was some sort of shakeup between you and this person, maybe a third party situation, maybe someone interfered in the connection, maybe there was a test or a challenge that you and this person had to face. There's still this opportunity here for things to change. And I see a lot of positivity happening for you, where you and this person can ultimately be together. But you have to shift your focus from something negative that happened and try to move on from it, okay? So what's hidden from you? What is being hidden from you in the present moment that you should know? So the moon is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. I'm just going to put this story out there. Again, it's not going to resonate with everyone. It is a side story for someone here that needs to know. I think 1 or 2% of you need to hear this. Some of you are either dealing with someone who's dating someone else, okay, or you're dating someone else. Someone here, there's a third party. And it's being hidden, okay? It's like you don't know about it, or this person doesn't know about it, and someone here is pregnant, okay? And I know this sounds crazy, but I'm just saying what I'm seeing, okay? So that's why a decision has to be made. Big decision has to be made about, you know, am I going to forgive this person for what they did? Am I going to be able to accept maybe something here that I can't change? Because there's something that's happening in the present moment right now, Scorpio, where there's drama, okay? And there's a decision that has to be made. So I feel like this involves a third person, and it's hard for you to let go of this situation because you're so very much connected to this person. So what is this decision that has to be made when it comes to Scorpio? What is this decision that they have to make? Okay, so it's telling me the same thing about your challenge. Again, it's showing up in the present moment. You have to decide here, Knight of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Page of Swords. You're gonna have to decide here, Scorpio, if this situation is something for you. A lot of you are tired of the games. A lot of you are tired of this person being constantly in and out of your life. No matter how many times you try to make things work with this person, things just go back to where they started. There's a major karmic lesson here. I feel like a lot of you are dealing with someone who's karmic, okay? There's been a lot of running and chasing in the situation, and you really need to analyze the situation before making a decision, because whatever this decision is that you're making, it could be life-changing. Okay, but a lot of you are choosing possibly in the present moment, or your person is choosing to disconnect from this because they don't want to be in this drama anymore. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing in the present moment. It is complex, but that's what I'm seeing. Now, in the near future, there's something really important that you need to know. What I'm seeing here is that there is going to be a major ending that happens, okay? Because the reason why this ending is happening is because something here has not been moving forward. It's been very stagnant, but you need to also be open to looking at this situation from a different perspective, because this is something that needs to happen. Tell me more about the Ten of Wands. What is this cycle that's ending for Scorpio? Okay, so 3 cards came popping out. You have 8 of Wands, 6 of Wands, and the Sun in reverse. The reason why this situation is coming to an end, Scorpio, is because it hasn't been successful. There's been a lack of communication. There's been a lack of, you know, happiness, okay, in terms of, you know, you moving forward to the next phase for many of you. I do see after this cycle closes out for you, okay, there is going to be a possibility of a new beginning, because you have the Fool here in reverse. And the reason why a new beginning has not happened for you is because you're still holding on to something here that's just not working anymore. No matter how, it's like there's a lot of stubborn energy here. It's like, no, I'm not giving up on this. And that's what Scorpio, you tend to do that, okay? You're a fixed sign. And astrologically, it's hard for you to let things go, because you so very much believe that no matter how much issues you go through, you can still overcome. But you also have to recognize when it's time to release something that's just not for you, okay? And this is gonna allow you to see something here from a different perspective, because the Hangman is someone who doesn't take action. They look at things from a different perspective. They're like, okay, now it's time for me to look at this, you know, from a different perspective. So what is the Hangman all about for Scorpio? So the Hangman is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Tower. You need to allow this person to go through their changes. You need to allow this person to go through their Tower moment, okay? It's a specific person you're dealing with. This person needs to go through their struggle, their trial, their tribulations. And that's what's going to allow them to be open to cooperating with you. Because Scorpio, it's one thing for you to step in and force somebody to cooperate with you. It's like, no, we're going to work on things. I don't care if you like it or not. And most people don't respond to people like that. When they need you because there's a major trauma or a major catastrophe, that's when they're going to come in. So for many of you, I see in the near future, you're accepting something here that's not working, and you're moving towards being able to manifest what it is that you want, whatever that may be. Okay. It's like, you need to just do your thing. You need to just do your thing and let this person do their thing. And when they, you know, when they're ready to take on the mode of transformation with you, when they're ready to completely cooperate, because there's something here about this person needing to be open to cooperating, and they're not. They just kind of, they're, I feel like you're dealing with someone who's always zoned out. And it's like, you need to allow them to go through their process, but you also need to release it. Okay. And that's the hardest thing for you to do. And of course, it's your decision. It's not something that I can make for you. Okay. So complex reading, very challenging reading. Let's get some advice for you. What is the advice? Yeah, so the advice for you is the Seven of Swords. You have the Five of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. You need to allow something here to get bad. Okay. Just allow it to get bad. Allow it to get to the worst phase of that, you know, what it needs to. It's easy for me to say that, but hard to do. But one of the things that we have to realize, Kate, your biggest piece of advice here, Scorpio, is that if we don't have trials in our life, if we don't have challenges, if we don't have tests, if we don't have tribulations, if we don't have loss, if we don't have pain, how do we learn from that? How do we improve ourselves? How do we become the best versions of ourselves if everything is always constantly good? Okay, Spirit is saying, if a conflict arises, face it. If somebody lies to you, face it. If somebody cheats on you, face it. If you experience loss, face it. And you're going to see within these challenges that you experience, you're going to see the gift. Okay, if you look at this card, you see the Knight of Pentacles with a gift. Slowly, you're going to realize that through these challenges, through these tribulations, there is a gift inside of them. Okay, so Scorpio, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.